for joining me. Welcome to episode 5 of Llama Mama, a podcast about loom knitting. I'm your host, Kayla, and you can find me on Etsy at Llama Mama Kayla. So, I've been seeing online about Hobby Lobby having a big yarn clearance, and I called last week and asked, did our Hobby Lobby have any yarn on clearance? And the lady said no. And I told her I'd seen it online, and so I was just wondering, did ours have some on? And she said that they may be running like a week behind, to check back Monday. And so I called yesterday. Today's Tuesday. So I called yesterday, and she said no, she hadn't had any orders to clearance any yarn. And she said, I don't know what to tell you. I said, well, that's okay. I just wanted to check back because I didn't want to miss it. So today, I kind of just hated to call her again. I hated to just call every day. And so I didn't call and waited around. And this afternoon, after my son had come home from work, I said, let's just ride uptown, right over to Hobby Lobby, which is in another town on the other side of that town. So it's not real close to where we live, but I just wanted to ride over there and see if they had any yarn clearance. And they did, but it was just about all gone. Except I didn't see any I Love This Yarn on clearance, and that's what I really want, is the I Love This Yarn. So I think I'm going to try to get him to go back over there and check for me tomorrow and see if they have any of that on clearance. But we did make it over there, and I was happy to get some Vanna's Choice for 99 cents. So I got 2 skeins of this baby blue. It's a real pretty blue. They just call it light blue, but it's real pretty. And it's, Vanna's Choice is pretty soft. And then they only had one of this red, and it's kind of a worn out skein, but I got it. And these are regular $3.99 for 99 cents. I grabbed it. If I was paying $3.99, I probably wouldn't have picked the one that was all torn up. And then I found 3 of this midnight blue, which is really a pretty blue, and I think it looks darker on the camera than it really is. Yeah, that's a better color for it. So I found 3 of those, and that red was called Cranberry, and it is a pretty red. It's not fire truck red. It's kind of a dark brick red. And then I found 3 of these, and they're called, if I can read that, Aquamarine. I thought that was a real pretty color, and I thought that would make beautiful color for babies' hats or toddler hats. I haven't made a lot of baby or toddler hats, but I'm going to for this coming winter. And they had 3 skeins of this color here. It's not quite as orangey as it's looking on there. This is called Pink Grapefruit. It's a real beautiful color too, and I thought that would make great toddler or baby hats. And they have 1 skein of Peacock. Only 1 skein of that. And this skein had a place on it where I guess it didn't die. So, but for 99 cents, I'll just clip that and tie it together and keep on trucking with it. So that's all the yarn I got. They didn't have anything else of yarn on clearance. They didn't have any of the Crafter's Secret or I Love This Yarn. I did pick up some cotton yarn. I didn't really need any cotton, but it was 57 cents. So I grabbed a couple colors that I didn't have. That's a pretty color there. Ocean. So I got 2 of those. And can't even read that. Serenity. And it's kind of a baby colors. Baby colors. So I thought I would try to make like some burp rags with these. I've never made burp rags before, but I suppose it would just be a bigger dishcloth. And then I found these. They're regular $13.99 and they were on clearance for $3.49. Now that's some dishcloths and some scrubbies there. I should not run out. I found it in red and yellow. And then this blue here. I was looking to see if they had names on these. But I might not be able to see it because I can't see that well. But it's blue and white mixed together basically. But that'll make up a lot of dishcloths and scrubbies. And they had these push pins, some donuts and coffee cups. These are only 60 cents. I didn't need them, but you know, for 60 cents. And then these are little popsicles that says cool things. So I grabbed those. And then my son, oldest son, was with me, Dakota. So we just walked over to the other side of the store, to the clearance aisle over there, and I found markers for my youngest son. He takes art and he's always drawing, and he's always has me purchasing those Copic, is that how you pronounce it? Copic markers that are like super expensive. Excuse me. And so a lot of times I just try to get him to buy the Artist Loft ones at Michael's, but they had 2 packs of these. The regular $49.99 on clearance for $12.99. So I was just gonna get 1 pack, and my oldest son was like, well, you know, you get 2 packs for less than what 1 pack would cost. And I was like, oh yeah. So we got both. So I've been working on lots and lots of projects, trying to get patterns up, and I have been able to get patterns up, but that's going to be a separate video. Today I just have a lot on my mind. I'll be at the hospital for the next 3 days, having test run, and I just needed to relax today and just be creative. Before I had lost all these fingers, I did art every day. I painted every day. And so sometimes I just miss that, being creative, the creativity of that, and just, you know, just painting and see how it turns out. You can't do that too much with yarn. You need a plan. So today I had like 5 patterns on my desk that I needed to write up to get online, but I just felt like being creative today and relaxing. So I made this little toddler hat with leaves and a little flower. I thought that turned out really sweet. So I plan to make more of these with different flowers and different, you know, things on them. But anyway, so that was my day. Actually, I'm gonna try to just go ahead and film up a couple more videos to post over the next few days. I feel like I've been slacking on the videos. Like I mentioned before, we had neighbors to move in, and it's just been hectic trying to have video time without our dogs just going crazy barking at the neighbors, and I do hear them out there right now, but the dogs must not hear them, thankfully, because our dogs just don't know that they shouldn't bark like crazy. I hope other people have that problem and we're not the only one that has crazy dogs. But anyway, thank you for joining me today, and be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope that you'll come and hang out with me again soon.